name's Elizabeth Sharp, and I'd like to thank you for joining me in learning about the foam roller. This will be a short series on how to use the foam roller from a yogic perspective to gain in flexibility and strength, also to alleviate chronic pain in the low back, head, neck, and shoulders. Thank you very much. I hope you enjoy the series. Thank you for joining me for the first episode of how to use the foam roller from a yoga perspective. My name's Elizabeth Sharp, and I love the foam roller. I'm a yoga teacher, and I've used the foam roller to advance my own yoga practice, heal injuries, increase strength and flexibility. I think it's a great tool, and I would like to share it with you. This is a simple sequence just focused in on the low spine, mostly stretching and opening the low spine. I think starting on the one's back like this for any foam roller practice is a good idea. You'd remain here for a minute, 5 minutes, an hour if that's what your body needed. From here, to do a simple stretch, you sit cross-legged on the foam roller. Here I have my right ankle on my left knee, and then you lean towards that right knee and roll out the area of the sit bone, side hip, gluteus maximus. You might find different things there that need compression, so you would rest on them and breathe. You might enjoy shearing in this position to see what is exposed. Then you would switch sides. And on one side you might find different things than on the other. But you want to practice all the same motions and explore the area thoroughly. Then from here, it's easy to find a seat. And just sitting like this is good for sciatic pain and alleviation of low back pain because it forces you into an upright position, and it's also compressing the muscles where the nerves travel from the spine into the legs. You might enjoy a little rocking, maybe sitting with legs straight, perhaps bottoms of feet together, knees splayed open. All of these positions force the abdominal muscles into action, and it allows the spine to relax ultimately. And we would remain here for as long as your body needs. I think probably no less than a minute per posture is really where exploration begins. The last position we'll explore for the low spine today is a supported bridge position with the foam roller. The foam roller is nice for this position because it's curved. It actually fits into the space of the low spine. You might enjoy just a little bit of rocking here, or remaining static with knees bent. It can also feel good to extend the legs and reach the arms overhead. Finding our way back into a neutral position. Pull the right knee into the chest and extend the left leg to stretch the hip flexor. It is reflectant of the low back, so that when we stretch the hip flexor, blood and oxygen move into those muscles and help the low back relax. Changing sides. Here, gravity is doing most of the work. You want to allow the foam roller to gently pull you in 2 directions from the waistline here. Breathe deeply. See the breath going into tight spaces to help open them up. From here, pulling both knees in, and then gently pulling the knees into the chest, being sure not to shoot the foam roller out from underneath you. Breathing deep here and softening the gravity help the low spine open effortlessly. Thank you for joining me today on how to use the foam roller for low spine stretches. Well, this concludes this week's series on the foam roller, and I wanted to thank you for taking part in your own health and wellness and keep learning about ways to stay younger and restore our bodies to their best optimal shape. I'll see you next week.